Actor Arnold Schwarzenegger has been held, we understand, at Munich airport in Germany for allegedly failing to declare an expensive watch which they say he was planning to sell. The 76-year-old Terminator actor was quizzed under tax law, according to customs officials, over an unregistered luxury watch he was planning to auction. That's according to German media. Arnold Schwarzenegger is expected to be able to continue his journey later in the day, but the former California governor was told by a customs spokesperson that the watch will probably have to stay.
Throughout yesterday, social media was buzzing, and it captures one of our highest respected actors, that is Arnold Schwarzenegger. And on the trends, apparently, it looks as though he actually looks very bastard, like he actually more like he was arrested or something. That was what's exactly most of the headlines reported. But I was curious to know exactly what really happened or has been happening, only for me to know that he actually got arrested, or I should say detained. Let me just use the exact word. He got detained in Germany for not declaring his expensive watch. And I was like, really? So just that? I'm sure it's very critical, but there's more developments about this particular story and why he apparently was detained for 3 good hours. Is he still in custody? He's apparently been fleed. Well, find out in this interesting report we do have for you. This is the Literary Something Axe News. Get us, inside the comment section. You can also subscribe, share. Let's get interactive also, okay? So quickly, like I said, he was apparently arrested and will face criminal tax proceedings after failing to declare his tax proceedings, to declare an item upon arrival to Germany. Now, a Munich customs press officer has apparently revealed more details about this. Now, he did not declare a product that was apparently imported from non-EU countries in order to remain in the EU. And this process applies to everyone. The press officer Thomas, Mensa apparently has spoken to the media about this. Now, Mesta also said that the former California governor and movie star was released and traveled on after being held for more than 2 hours. Well, it turns out it was 2, not 3. So Arnold was apparently detained for 3 hours. Now, I'm getting very confused. He was detained for 3 or 2 hours. Which is which? Because it's not getting factual over here, like facts. I don't know what's happening. So Arnold Schwarzenegger apparently was, detained 3 hours in Munich airport after, traveling with a watch he owns that he apparently might be auctioning at his charity auction now today. Yes. And the sources also said that the item in question was a watch from Swiss luxury brand that is Audemars, Piguet. So this apparently is something that he had in mind before going on board, on the plane. He unfortunately didn't declare his watch, and that watch is super expensive. He hid it. So Schwarzenegger was never asked to fill, a declaration from but he answered every question from the customs officer, saying that honestly, the sources said. Now he said he cooperated to every step, even though it was an incompetent shakedown, a total comedy of errors that would make a very funny cop movie. The sources apparently also cited now the actor agreed to prepay potential taxes on the watch, and the officers failed to use a credit card machine for an hour until they gave up and brought him to a bank and asked him to withdraw cash from the ATM to pay, according to the source. Now, the ATM, they apparently brought him to had limit to low, and the bank was also closed. Now, when he apparently returned, a new officer brought a new credit card machine that worked, and apparently he was let go. But why would, Arnold Schwarzenegger do this? I mean, how? Why would he want to smuggle in an unregistered watch? He basically thought he was acting a movie, right? He thought he was acting a movie, and so he could just smuggle the watch as and when he wants. But dude got bastard. He got busted. I'm sorry it happened, but it has to be a lesson for people who think that because they're celebrities they can get rid of everything. Like, no, you cannot. So he got detained in Munich. That's in Germany, and I'm hearing that he will be back for the watch or something like that. It's very funny, isn't it? Literally, I thought like something bad had happened to Arnold because he was trending on social media. I had no reason. I mean, I was really scared. I thought maybe unfortunately he's passed or something. The captions were very scary. Some were reporting that he's actually, unfortunately, passed on a flight. I saw a report also that he had a plane crash, something at the airport. Had drags. Messy reports about Arnold Schwarzenegger until finally reports about this particular watch thing popped up, and I was like, oh my goodness! So just because of a watch, he just didn't declare. Hollywood is actually crazy. Day in, day out, we do hear news stories in Hollywood. Like, guys, let's read some comments, okay? Because this is really funny and honestly very ridiculous at the same time. So Calvin George comes to say, I guess it's understandable. He spent so much time trying to find a Turbo Man action figure that he forgot to brush up on German, of EU customs regulations. Well, like I did say, maybe he thought he was acting a movie. He thought he was acting a movie and could just smuggle, the watch away because he's a hero. Unfortunately, he got busted. This one comes to say that he could have said that it was a gift from his future self from Oko. Really? Really? No. I don't think so. Samuel comes to say, I pity Germany, fear his return. Oh, what? Like, what was he going to do? He's going to get action. He's going to fight back. There's no movie reacting, okay? Like, this reality. You goof, you goof. You get busted, you get busted. The law deals with you as, a human, not because you're a star or your status in society. Well, I don't know if actually he's going to serve any jail sentence. I don't know yet, but let's see. Time will tell. Sandra also comes to say it doesn't matter what status the traveler has, rich or poor, famous or not. Don't ever try to fool customs. Rules are to be followed. Besides, same procedures in US would have taken. I love this comment. Like I did say, just because you're a star doesn't mean you can breach certain rules and regulations. If the law catches you, you have to pay for the consequences, and that's what he's paying for. Finally, let me just do one or two. This one says that maybe he was just trying to avoid attracting, unwanted attention when he was in customs in Germany. After all, everyone wants to move as quietly and silently as he did in the movie. I don't see how this plays in this particular conversation. No, it doesn't. So, guys, let's see whether or not Arnold Schwarzenegger will be facing any legal actions after, failing to declare his watch whilst on board on, a German plane. Well, this is where time would allow. Thanks for watching.